Dear China, I'm sorry that man was your leader, let me be honest. It takes a man to find a nation that chairman is not responsive. I look at him and wish Marx never wrote his manifesto. I'm sorry you were under his rule, that man is psycho. Life is hard, I know starvation is always a giant problem. Sometimes the leaders make mistakes that affect us up until now. Hey, you're a good state that needs good leadership. Let me be your mentor, if those commies don't teach you ish. Never let a man oppress you with cops, son. Either start a revolution or pray that man heart stop. Don't ever fall to a one-party system, that's bad government. Remember, can't be communist without collectivization. Never code switch, whether right or wrong, you're China. Even if it don't benefit your goals, trade all your goods, go sell some porcelain. Don't cut them corners like your leader did. Screw what Mao Zedong did. Don't hear the Russians, my man, don't become a commie kid. Understand, start funding wars and sending troops is wrong. Don't be ashamed for what you are, that's a historian's job. Don't lie again to hide a lie, to lie again, be sure. The 5% will flourish, but the 95 will starve. Be proud of who you are, your strength come from within. Lots of thinkers that's real, but your leader ain't one of them. And you ain't nothing like him, you'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now, just play this when you're all free.
Dear Stalin, your friend got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them, especially with the people that are hurt inside this country. You're a leader, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with communism, hoping that the people can be blinded. Dear Marx, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more credit, and more credit, and more credit. I'm blaming you for all his terrible decisions. Psychopathic intuition, a man that likes to play victim. You mentored a horrible, freaky person. The nerve of you, Marx. Marx, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thought. I think he was like in a fire. Justin Miles should get locked up in his cell for the rest of their lives. He hates capitalists. He villainizes them with the act of prison. Killed people because he understood being a killer just fit him better. He got informants in cities that he keep on a monthly allowance. He can never be compromised. Cities working those people to death. And we gotta raise our children knowing that there's people like him. Screw communism, he should die so all these people can live in purpose. He's been scheming for years. I'm gonna tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird stuff going on, and some of these patriots here to enforce it. They be streamlining victims all inside the country and calling them free, and tell lies to further push their agendas. So anyone that be listening, know that you're being played. Or better, you're selling your soul to the commies, not the good ones. John Adams said, get you the truth, so I'm getting mine. Russia about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey Poland, keep the land away. Hey Finland, keep the land away. To anybody that embodies love for their countries, keep the land away. They're looking at you too if you're standing by him. Keep the land away. I'm looking to shoot through any communist that lives. Keep the land away.
Decaught Cuba. I'm sorry that your leader was a big part in the war. He doesn't commit to much, but his milkshake, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, dogmatist, living by his ideals, trying to destroy countries rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you free market or playing smarties for you, or on your Independence Days, preaching speeches to you. Instead, he and Gabbo paying for shakes, smoke cigars, examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind, you got the gift to change the world. You can change your party's mind, cause our children are the future, but living inside confusion. Leftism's an illusion, but that's the view he's used to. Foreign states are probably claiming neither. History to repeat itself, sometimes they don't need a reason. But I would like to say, it's not your fault he's hiding another bomb. Give him grace, that's the reason we made the United States. So people like you can cope later, give you confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chase bread, it's failed behavior. Sitting in the club with Russian spenders for new donations, you know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. And I'll tell you who your leader is, just play the song when it rains. He says an altruist, activist, feminist, right? And a freaking communist should never say more laws. Meet the commies.
Dear Lenin, I know you're probably thinking I want to crash your party, but truthfully, I want a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good experiment on the global stage, but you messed up the moment you called out my financial gains. Why had to stoop so low to discriminate some good people? Guess integrity is lost when the people's needs do not reach you. I have to understand, cause the state was never a home. 53, but you showing up like a petrified corpse. You got starvation problems, lying problems, oppression, prison problems, bad with money, gulags, coercion, labor problems. A stroke would be a lovely start, but I suggest some heroin. Strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know your family has been through something. Corrupt dictator, wanna be liked so bad that it's puzzling. Soviets, let's call it time in Switzerland. No serial meetings with your men, no culture cachet to binge, just respecting your worker. Identity's on the fence, don't know which nation will love you. The skin that you're living in is compromised in personas. Channeling your worldviews, even standing next to a child. You a Bolshevik, you're gonna hide them starvation problems, ain't ya? You embarrassed of them. That's not right, that ain't how God raised you. Take that mask off, I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views, you lied about the KGB, you lied about the classes, your actions, all is perjury. You lied about corruption, you lied about your party members, they all left us, you lied on them, I know all you got on them. You lied about your laws, you lied about papers hung, you lied about the mother serfs that's out here hoping that you come. You lied about the only nation that can offer some help. Screw a rap battle, this is a long life battle with yourself.